Ladies and gentlemen, everyone is for sale. Yes, you would love to experience all the news and views about what exactly I'm going to tell you about it tonight. So you guys are really going to have a blast in this episode because not only the confusion is just about how exactly who has actually got the bug or the virus or not. But the bigger confusion is who is going to stay at the club or not. That's another huge bit of a question because looks like everyone is for sale at Arsenal now. Why do you'd ask me why IG? Why is everyone on sale? Well, here's the thing with the protege of Pep Guardiola. It looks like we have a manager who's literally shoving everyone's contract in their asses and getting the job done here in terms of departures. Now, this window, if not, we've struggled to get a very superb striker or a right back, but the biggest struggle has been departures of the players. But look no further because before the end of the window, literally every single deadwood is about to be cut off as a gangrenous body part. So Lucas Torreira will be in Italy today in order to complete his medical and sign as a new Fiorentina player. He turned down Eintracht Frankfurt bid. Arsenal will receive 1.5 million euros as a loan fee. There's no bid from Watford for Elneny. Talks on, but no agreement yet with Fenerbahce for Kolasinac. However, Fiorentina can buy the Lucas Torreira from off of Arsenal's chest with an option to buy of 15 million euros in the deal. That is that. And oh wait, let me just know. It's not just done. Yeah, even Cesar Luis Merlo confirms that Lucas Torreira to Fiorentina is a loan with an option to buy. The club works on the final details of the loan with an option to buy with Arsenal. That's exactly because, I mean, it's pretty much clear that, you know, Fiorentina wanted him last summer as well, but he went to Atletico instead. And you know what happened at that point of time? I mean, Thomas Partey came in. Talking about a player from Atletico Madrid, Kieran Trippier is of the interest to Arsenal, and this time it's a stronger interest. Mark Irvine says that Arsenal are ready to reignite their interest in Kieran Trippier. The Gunners were shocked when Atletico demanded the full £34 million release clause previously, but with less than a year still to run on his deal, and with Trippier failing to make Simeone starting 11 for the opening two games, Arsenal are hopeful that Atletico will be open to negotiation. Arteta won't be open to do a part exchange deal, but knows Atletico would only be interested in Lacazette and Aubameyang, and he does not have a replacement striker lined up. So that is where Arsenal are standing in terms of Kieran Trippier. And talking about big chance that Willian will leave Arsenal and rejoin the Brazilian club Corinthians on a free transfer. This is according to Jason Burt. Fabrizio tweeted out that Corinthians have made an official bid to Willian confirmed. He wants to leave Arsenal since May and is now considering Corinthians' proposal. Willian has never been in talks with Al Ahly. Priority still to European clubs, but Corinthians are now pushing. A bigger update is that Corinthians' proposal for Willian is on the table and 100% confirmed. He is ready to leave the club and he's tempted. Willian gives priority to European clubs, but Corinthians have huge chances. Arsenal will let him leave on a free transfer in order to save his salary. And a huge player off of Arsenal's books, Willian, is leaving Arsenal 100%. Sammy Mokbel of Mail Sport also confirmed that Corinthians are hopeful of signing Willian on a free transfer from Arsenal. The Gunners are keen on signing a new right back, which could open the door for Hector Bellerin. Kieran Trippier a target, although Atletico's valuation is a bigger stumbling block. And let's see. And talking, Simon Collins says that Corinthians are in talks over a deal for Willian that would see him join on a free transfer. Arsenal would be willing to let him go for a free, as it means they are letting off all the wages that they are paying to him right now, which are north of 100k a week off their books. So it's a good deal. Let him go. Yeah. But yes, Sammy Mokbel also, yeah, that's confirmed. Matt Law says that Mikel Arteta is under pressure to turn around Arsenal's dismal start to the new season in term for the second international break in October or face a fight to save his job. Well, Mikel Arteta is expected to field a strong team against West Bromwich Albion in the Carabao Cup, a move which represents a change of tactic from the club. Arsenal are not in European competition this season, and with Manchester City on the horizon this weekend, the game against the Baggies represents a good opportunity for the team to notch their first win of the season before the international break, which makes a lot of sense. But João Castelo Branco, who does all the Brazilian transfers, he says that Willian's priority is still to leave Arsenal but stay in Europe. Corinthians, where he started his career in Sao Paulo, has made an inquiry to Kia Joorabchian and Arsenal about his availability, but not an official offer according to our sources. This was earlier, but Fabrizio's tweet is much latest one, so here we go. According to Sky Sports, an unnamed European club have had 2 bids rejected for Eddie Nketiah, but are expected to return with another offer. So Eddie Nketiah is also leaving Arsenal, and that is also a crazy bit of a standout news, I'd say. But moving on, so talking about more stuff, Jamie Carragher on Smith Rowe says, I am a massive fan. I loved watching him last season. I think he has been outstanding even though Arsenal have made such a poor start to the season. And here's the confirmation. Granit Xhaka has signed a new deal with Arsenal. He posted this image on his Instagram with the caption, home is where the heart is. Really proud to extend my stay at Arsenal. Probably sold next season because we are protecting his value by giving him a new contract. But he also knows that very well. Well, so here's the complete update from Sammy Mokbel. What do Cronkies want from Mikel Arteta? Now, here's the thing. Sammy Mokbel reports that Arsenal chiefs are backing Mikel Arteta, acknowledging the COVID chaos that has engulfed the club has been a major factor in the club's worrying start. Arsenal bosses want to give Arteta enough time for his new signings to adapt, and there is a realization that process needs time. However, sources claim that unlike last season, the club are prepared to make a tough decision on Arteta's future later in the campaign if there is not an improvement in results once their current problems have cleared up. So it looks like, but there's an update. Should Arteta fail to turn Arsenal's fortunes, then the club are likely to make former Chelsea head coach Antonio Conte their first choice to replace him. Arsenal would need to convince Conte that he would be given the tools and the money with which to challenge for trophies at the Emirates, and would reject any offer that he felt showed the Gunners are prepared to accept second best player. So I think Conte is perfect. He's perfect. But right now, yes, Arteta gets benefit of the doubt. But that's that. That is that. Moving on, so before going on to the AFC Bell, Jack Rossea confirms that talks for Willian's departure to Corinthians have reached an advanced stage. There is optimism for the deal to be completed. So suddenly Willian is off Arsenal's books, and it is going to be as quickly as it gets. So according to Footy Headlines, Adidas will revive the user design of the 2006 World Cup teams for the Big Five, that is Bayern, Madrid, Juventus, Arsenal and United for the next season. So Arsenal's next season's kit could be along the lines of this. So that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, of course. But if you know Adidas French tracksuits, those were something special. Moving on, so what does AFC Bell have now in store for us? So AFC Bell say that board member of Fenerbahce, Mr. Salahuddin Baki, the man in picture, tells them that Sead Kolasinac is highly admired, is on the club's target list, but no negotiations are underway with Arsenal at the moment. And they also say that when asked about Fenerbahce's official position on reports of their agreement on terms of a contract with Kolasinac, Salahuddin Baki replied, "This is not true. It is worth noting that reliable Turkish press sources touched on the subject of the agreement late last night. Arsenal did not comment when contacted by AFC Bell with the concerned people around." Moving on, a source in Arsenal tells that the club did not receive any offers from Watford to Mohamed El-Neni, contrary to some reports that surfaced recently. The club is open to selling the player before the end of the market if an acceptable offer arrives. At the moment, it is within the coach's plans. He is within the coach's plans, but every player has a price, added the same source. So it looks like players might leave. And as of now, everyone is on for sale, man. Lujan Pedro, a member of camp of Willian, says confirms in correspondence with AFC Bell that the news of Corinthians' interest is real, as was reported by the Brazilian and British media. There is tremendous interest from Corinthians. We are working on the deal and the way to complete it, but nothing has closed so far. So let's see how things will turn out, and this is updated. And more importantly, Arsenal are ready to listen to offers of not only the players that are fringe, but also the players that you who are watching don't like as well. Of course, Willian nobody likes, and of course El Neni no one likes. So they're definitely off the door if a proper offer comes in. This is what Arsenal have said. Teams in the transfer market as well. So they're gonna get their monies off. But what Arsenal should have done in the rest of the window, like 2.5 months, they're doing it in the last week. Probably a lot of clubs were waiting for Arsenal's soft stance and probably getting the player on very cheap. Probably they were waiting, and that's why the deal is stretched till the end. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. A new manager and of course, new set of players are still a bigger possibilities. West Bromwich Albion versus Arsenal. Looking forward to actually seeing a lot of fresh first team players in that. Cheers, I'll see you in the next one.